Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today's topic for video, my 20 favourite gadgets to assist in the making of a video. Or to be more concise, 20 gadgets to assist videography. How about that? My videography consists these days of YouTube videos, shorts and long form. Seeing as we've got 20 gadgets to cover, this might be of the long form variety. Some gadgets you might have seen, some you may not have seen, some are entirely new to you and some are entirely new to me. Grab a cuppa, sit back and enjoy the video. I've got an envelope with a list of 20 gadgets just to jog my memory. Number 1, my drone. Absolutely essential part of my kit. I use the original DJI Mavic Pro, a drone from many light years ago, but still exceptional in the quality of flying and videography. 4K camera, can't get much better than that really. Number 2, a handle for the drone so I can use the gimbal and camera on the drone as a handheld device. I may walk around the lake or a castle. A 1x2 mount for the drone. This particular mount holds the Insta360 1x2, that's a mouthful, 360 camera below the drone vertically. It isn't infallible, but it is a super way of capturing 360 footage. There's an alternative top mount for the drone. I haven't used this yet. I can't see the point and it looks too unstable. It would save the camera when you're coming into land. I have to hand land my drone when the 1x2 is mounted beneath it. But I just don't feel that the aerial photography would be enhanced by having the camera mounted on top of the drone. Who knows, I might try it one day and enjoy it. I've got 1x2 times 2 as a gadget. Just think of it as a spare 1x2 because the lenses are very fragile and prone to scuffing. Various poles and selfie sticks. All cameras can benefit by being stuck on the end of a pole, be it short or very long. I've had videos where I've used a 14-metre pole to overlook a lake. So there are benefits to long poles. If you were to look on my channel, you'd see how I walk it up and maintain the pole once in a vertical position. I made a gadget with a spare wheel and a security post that hinges, and the pole fits into this security pole. But that's for you to search out on my channel. Short selfie sticks, they have the benefits. Bullet handles, bullet time handles I should say. If you ever fancy making Matrix 2 or 3 video, then you need a bullet time handle. What is it? It's a handle that has any selfie stick you attach to it held horizontally, and there's a considerable bearing involved in the right angle connection between the vertical handle and the horizontal selfie stick. So when you spin the selfie stick and camera round about your head, you're able to achieve bullet time effects. Of course, I'm assuming that you're using Insta360 apps and software which lend itself to these special effects. Tripods, large and small. The bullet time handle can become a tripod, and I have other tripods, medium and large, for various tasks. Sometimes you might want to leave a camera wearing away, filming you or an object or an event for a length of time while you get on with something else. Tripods are very useful for this. A tracking turntable. I'll put links up. I'll also post links in the description. If I can find a tracking turntable eBay listing. It's a small drum that once you've charged it, it has an internal battery. Once you've charged it and switched it on, the camera tracks you. So that could be useful in the field. I wouldn't expect too much of it. It wouldn't track fast moving things, but it would certainly allow you to move while being filmed and still keep you in frame. So that mounted on top of a tripod with any of the range of the cameras would be useful. Now we come on to mounts. A chest mount, self-explanatory, could be used for fishing or metal detecting when you want hands free. And similarly, a cap mount, mounting to the peak, a cap mount, mounting to the peak or any other part of the cap to mount lightweight cameras. Chest mag mounts, again very useful for the Insta360 Go 3 camera when it arrives today. A magnetic chest mount means you can wear it and film unobtrusively, or in my case I want to be able to film fishing and metal detecting where I've got hands free in both sports. Teeth mount. I've included this, but I'm not sure whether should be in a list of favourites because I cannot use it. All it does is make me gag. So if you're sporty and you swim underwater, maybe a tooth mount, a teeth mount, whatever you call it. Maybe that'll work for you. X2 dive case. It's just a plastic case that surrounds the camera. I bought it for my 1X and modified it to fit my X2, and it allows me a bit more protection of the camera lenses. I'd rather scratch the dive case than scratch the camera lens. Power bank, I don't know whether that's a gadget, but it's a very useful addition for extended battery life. Leisure battery with inverter. Again, if you're out all day, as I am when I go fishing, dawn till dusk, then you're going to go through a fair few batteries, because when you're carp fishing, if you want to film a take of a carp, then you best set the cameras going and just leave them running all day. Is it as easy as that? Yep, there's nothing more to it than that. Point the camera at the subject. If you've got two cameras, point two cameras, one at the rod and reel and one out on the lake. This is the only way you're going to catch carp on film. is to actually have the cameras going all the time. Starting and stopping cameras during the take of a carp or the subsequent battle is a sure sign that eventually you're going to lose that fish that you cherish so much. So a leisure battery, an inverter. If you don't know what a leisure battery is, it's just one that saves the battery of your vehicle for what it's intended. You charge the leisure battery up at home, attach the inverter, and you have power as if you were plugging into the mains at home, and USB if you were charging any device at the bank or out in the field. All of this saving your battery for what it was intended for, starting the car. Changing tack, turntables, large and small. If you ever want to rotate a part or object for a video, then a turntable is great. I have a large turntable which I've since motorised, and I'm able to engage or disengage the drive so that I can turn it by hand or by attaching power. You may have seen this in other videos, but it's got a lot of potential, and I'm sure I'll grow into this design, this piece of equipment. I'm sure I'll grow into it as I continue to make more and more videos. The small turntable, well, it's pretty obvious really. If you want to look all around an object, you can either put it on a turntable and rotate it, or walk around the object. So, horses for courses. All of these parts are just like having a toolbox of various size spanners and sockets. They all come in handy eventually. External microphones. I've had mixed use of microphones. I lost one, and that was frustrating, and you have to remember to charge them up. Then there's the added jeopardy of Bluetooth. Will it connect? Has it connected? Has it stopped? So it's a mixed blessing, and I guess it has its benefits, and I'm certainly going to pursue it when out in the field, but I haven't had a lot of success in the past. Last but not least, using iPads as monitors. With the Insta360 range of cameras, you can download an app and see what the camera's seeing on your phone or on an iPad. And this is super useful when out in the field and you place the camera down, walk away, and then you want to see what it's looking at. So, iPads as monitors. Everything I own has multiple uses. Nothing, but nothing, has an easy life with me. It has to earn its keep. So, on that note, I'm going to wind up this video. So thanks for watching. Join me again soon.